than even Andhra Pradesh, where they didn't really win anything last time around. In Telangana, their vote share has been increasing steadily. Their graph is pretty good. They won, they doubled their vote share in the recent assembly elections, won more MLA seats, and
they've also doubled it from 2014.
Yeah.
So now they're at about 20%. And even if they can get about 10% out of the BRS, the BRS had about 30% of the vote. If it can get about 10%, then you can imagine that number astronomically increases because BJP will be
But what do you contend is going to happen as far as the national election is concerned? Because, they are banking a lot, even in Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, anywhere you go, most of the south of India, unlike what the opponents would contend is their calling card on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's popularity. So do you think...
Well, can I be a little cheeky here?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the Andhra election, whichever way it goes, actually the BJP won't mind too much.
Yeah.
Because the YSRCP has been coalition agnostic. In a
and supportive of them at the center.
That's what I'm saying. And in a post-poll scenario, Shivani, it won't take very long, or let's say too much persuasion, to ensure that YSRCP is at least on the right side of the Bharatiya Janata Party on the national level. So just to put that thought out there. But coming back to the questions that you're posing, I think it's very interesting. Telangana presents for the BJP its second big southern breakout moment.
Yes.
Karnataka was one, and Telangana can also be the difference between 350 and 303, 310, 315.
Their best case scenario could be increasing 4 to 5.
But the point is that put it at 10. Right, it will be an increase that might offset some of the losses that they're anticipating in other places.
Sure, but it's going to be a greater headline more because of them breaking through into a state like this.
So all I'm saying is it continues the upward trajectory of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and it gives them that sniffing chance of getting to those targets that they've set for themselves.
They've also, of course, contended. The BJP is very hyper about this, that actually they will have more seats in the south than the Congress does. For that to happen, Congress graph has to come down in Kerala. Karnataka has to be kept or retained by the BJP, and they need to add in some of the other states. So it's going to be interesting to watch out, because this whole, below the Vindhyas, the BJP doesn't win. In the north, the Congress is not winning. It's very probable,
because look at the Congress, 16 in Kerala, and I think it's 7 in Tamil Nadu. So just do the math there. And that's really what...
They have to retain Karnataka for that.
And that's really where the Congress is.
Yeah, so of course the BJP has made those noises ahead of these elections, but post-election the numbers would matter, and it would be bragging rights for between BJP and Congress, whoever has more seats in the 5 southern states, because that's a big dividing line that has been created, unwittingly some would say, by some Congress or aligned leaders themselves. Neetu is actually joining us live from Vijayawada. Vijayawada, one of those key contests to watch out for as well. Neetu, just tell us what's the enthusiasm on the ground?
See, Andhra Pradesh is witnessing a very interesting fight, and it's not just for the Lok Sabha elections. They are having an assembly elections also for the 175 assembly constituency seats. The elections are happening today. We are right outside Chandrababu Naidu's residence. He's expected to come out any time right now to cast his vote along with his family. Vijayawada is a constituency where even when in 2019 it was a landslide victory for the YSRCP when they won 22 out of the 25 seats. The Vijayawada seat was with the TDP, but then what happened was that in January 2024 the TDP MP left the party, and now he is a candidate for the YSRCP and his brother is a candidate for the TDP. So these are some interesting fights that is happening in Vijayawada. At the same time, here in Andhra Pradesh, it is a fight mainly between the YSRCP and the TDP, which is fighting in alliance along with the Jansena party of the Pawan Kalyan and BJP. If you look at BJP's chances in the state of Andhra also, whenever they have contested in an alliance, they have had a better chance. Last time there were no MPs. 22 of the 25 MPs were for the YSRCP and 3 for Chandrababu Naidu's TDP. Now, both these fronts are hoping that they will be able to better their positions. Jagan went out and said that last time he got 151 seats of the 175 in the assembly, but the campaign was saying that why not 171. So both these fronts are trying hard. It is a battle between these two. That is what we are noticing on the ground. And on the ground also, Jagan is hoping that the welfare measures that he has started or he has given will help him this time. Meanwhile, the TDP is racing. Where are the opportunities? Where are the employment opportunities? Development that is happening.
If I can come in here,
is also a state after bifurcation.
Neetu, if I can come in here, will we see a decoupling this time at the state and the national level? We know that the YSRCP has done very well at both levels. Could there be an uncoupling? And how is the Kappu factor working for Mr. Pawan Kalyan? That really remains the one dark horse, isn't it, in that alliance?
Yes, that's correct. Pawan Kalyan, he has a lot of fan following and also the caste factor, the Kappu's factor. But in Pitapuram, it is a very tough fight because of YSRCP has brought in one of their senior leaders, Vanga Geeta, into this poll fray. She was a sitting MP and she's contesting from the assembly constituency. So in Pitapuram also, it's a very tough fight. But it remains to be seen how much Pawan Kalyan can help in both these factors, the Kappu's factors as well as his popularity as a film star for the alliance as such. Now, if you look at YSRCP and TDP, there is a lot of we can see there is a clear urban-rural divide, especially in the urban areas. The people are asking more about where are the job opportunities, what has happened to those things, and also this is a state after bifurcation. It doesn't have a capital. The Amravati, from where we are standing a few meters away from that place, but even there is no all the activities related to that has stopped. Jagan wanted a 3 capital, so this is also something which has not really gone well with the people. So Jagan is hoping that the welfare measures that he has taken up and he has promised also in his manifesto will help him. Meanwhile, the TDP hoping that the aspirations of the people will help them.
Yeah, you know, interestingly, the TDP was considered to be doing very well in urban areas, but it was in urban areas that its decline was actually quite stark when its graph came down. So they will want to regain that sympathy or that affection or the support that the likes of Chandrababu Naidu had, particularly because of what they had done in urban areas, because of his record as the Chief Minister in urban areas.